shitpost thread of our lives is still ongoing. Alright, we're done here. I'm dead fish eyes. I suddenly feel so empty. Like, yikes, dead thread kick. Alright, now for the main event. Chapter 3. Up here, I just realized the truth of the universe. I'll get straight to the point. Bad news, lads. Our lives are actually just 2D shadows. The universe's mechanics are so cheap, laughing my ass off. Seriously, what I'm going to talk about today is going to blow away all your petty little problems. It's an insane mix of good news and bad news. Alright, before we get into the meat of it, let me break this down into 3 parts. If I drag it out, you degenerates are going to start spamming too long. Didn't read in a heartbeat. First chapter, the true nature of this trash game we call life. Chapter 2, black holes and information projection. And finally, Chapter 3, the illusion of reality. I'm breaking it down into these 3 acts, so clean out your ears and listen up. Let's kick things off with Chapter 1, the true nature of this trash game we call life. You guys ever have that late at night on your day off? Sitting on the toilet doom scrolling through aggregate sites on your phone, and suddenly it hits you? You hit that post-nut clarity and think, damn, I haven't stepped outside once today, haven't spoken to a single soul. What even is my life? You get that, right? Yeah, I can see your faces now. Hit the nail on the head, didn't I? Laughing my ass off, he's seething. I get like that sometimes too. Waking up in the morning, alarm buzzing, rubbing my sleepy eyes and looking in the bathroom mirror. Seeing myself with those dead fish eyes, I suddenly feel so empty. Like, yikes, what is this lump of meat? My beard's all grown out, dead head everywhere. Like, damn, I really messed up the character customization for this avatar. And then I get on the packed commuter train, look around, and literally, everyone is scrolling the exact same screens on their phones. The old guy in front of me is swiping with his mouth half open, and the bro next to me is pulling gacha in some mobage with an expression of pure void. On top of that, the whole carriage reeks of old man pomade and sweat. Like, is this hell? That's when it hit me. Man, this ain't my life. This is just a simulation, or like some half-assed programmed NPC routine. Hearing the announcement, next stop Shinjuku. The doors on the right will open. I'm thinking they're definitely just reusing voice assets. Lazy death. We take a crap, we bow to our boss like, yes, I'm so sorry, I'll fix it right away. It really feels like everything is just being processed on some guy's PC screen. But hey, I've got good news for you degenerates. As of today, it's confirmed that our pathetic lives are just cheap 3 projections. Isn't it hilarious to think all our struggles are just rendering processes? That ain't bad news, that's a massive win. From tomorrow on, whatever happens, it's just pixel drift, so don't even sweat it. What's that? Suddenly going full occult. Nice delusions. I knew you'd say that. Press X to doubt, right? Well, congrats, that comment just proved you're a clueless, uneducated goober. This is legit, bleeding-edge science, so drop the feelings and just listen. Moving right along to Chapter 2. Black holes and information projection. I'll skip the big words and explain it so even a middle schooler could get it. This is called the Holographic Principle. Some absolute unit of a physics chad named L. Susskind and his bros seriously researched and proposed this theory. What? You might be thinking it all started with black holes. You know, those crazy holes that suck everything in. Imagine tossing something into one. It could be your phone or some half-eaten ramen. What happens to the information of the stuff that got sucked in? Normally, you'd think it just piles up inside the volume of the hole, right? Wrong. Surprisingly, the information isn't inside the black hole. It's plastered all over the surface area, the event horizon. Meaning, data is stored not in volume, but on the surface area. This might go against common sense, but apparently, this is reality. People only see what they want to see. Thinking in black and white is just brain dead. Now, what if we apply this to the whole universe? Our universe, too, is just ones and zeros recorded on a flimsy 2D boundary way out on the far edges, being projected into 3D like a hologram. Imagine it like this. It's like a massive image board server. All our data is written on its surface. The degenerate data of you drinking the leftover soup from your cup noodles late last night, and the data of you picking your nose while rolling around in bed right now. It's all just text data written on that paper-thin wall. That information gets projected, and we just feel like we exist in 3D. Basically, our lives are just a string of zeros and ones written on the surface of some giant storage drive. Volume was never a thing to begin with. The mechanics are simple, right? Oh, by the way, the sub count and likes on this channel are also just bits etched onto the edge of the universe. So smash those buttons and bump up the numbers right now. It might make my projected data a little more premium. Hook a bro up. Don't want it to end up being a dead thread kick. Alright, now for the main event. Chapter 3. The Illusion of Reality. This is where it gets crazy. You guys can feel the weight and texture of the phone you're holding right now, right? And it has depth. It has volume. Some of you might try to argue, then how do I have depth and weight? My fat beer belly ain't chewed. That's just your headcanon, isn't it? It's all just an illusion. Actually, the scientist chads are apparently trying to measure the smallest unit of recorded information, some tiny-ass scale noise called the Planck length, using some hardcore machine called a gravitational wave interferometer. If this space is really being projected from a flat surface, the image should get pixelated, like they should find some kind of pixel trip. But honestly, if you ask me, rather than looking for some microscopic noise, the calories from the fat and garlic of the gyro-style ramen I crushed today for my extreme binge-eating session are way heavier. That intense pork flavor, and the crushing guilt that hits you right after you eat it. I want to be like, no way an experience that real is just a projection. Basically, from the perspective of a higher dimensional being, our struggles are on the level of some flickering noise on the corner of a month. Getting unreasonably yelled at by your boss like, hey, the numbers on this document are wrong. How many times do I have to tell you? Or only taking home 150k yen a month, or having your years without a girlfriend equal your age. That kind of stuff is basically a 28 to 3 score, just a complete rounding error. It's such a massive defeat that the game doesn't even exist in the first place. For the higher dimensional guys, they're just picking their noses, watching us and going, huh, that dot is flickering and moving weird. How's that? Feeling a bit better now? Tomorrow, when your boss gets mad at you at work, just think to yourself, haha, this old dude is getting so red in the face, but he's just ones and zeros written on a 2D surface at the edge of the universe anyway. Just some pixels acting up. Good job, buddy. Just roast him in your head like, stay mad? If you think of yourself as just a data shadow cast from a flat surface, the sense of responsibility and pressure in life just seems brain dead, doesn't it? That's the true value of the holographic principle. This is educational, honestly. I'm dead. Well, dead. But you know, you've got a point. You've got a point, but with conditions. Even if we know how cheap the mechanics of this universe are, and that we're just 2D shadows, it doesn't change the fact that tomorrow morning, we still have got to wake up, get on the crowded train, and head to our company like the bottom-tier corporate wage slaves we are. In the end, even in this projected world, for some reason, we're forced to sweat and work. And for some reason, we have to do unpaid overtime. Like, what kind of trash game is this? You higher dimensional guys at least project me with some better stats? My stats are so low, it's laughable. It's way too unfair. I want to just say, this correlation is too strong, I'm out. But sadly, the shitpost thread of our lives is still ongoing. Alright, we're done here. I'm ending it. Huh? No momentum? Is this a dead topic? Well, whatever. Not my problem. Honestly, you degenerates who wasted your time on this stupid talk are just as guilty. You gotta taste the guilt of sticking with this shitpost till the end, and the pleasure of enjoying something totally brain dead, right? It was the perfect entertainment for goobers with too much free time like us. In conclusion, even if you understand that life is nothing but a projected shadow, your bank balance ain't gonna increase by a single yen, and you still have work tomorrow. It just lets your mind be a little more irresponsible, thinking, it's just a hologram anyway. If you can get some paradoxical peace of mind thinking, man, there's some idiots out there, at least I'm doing better than them, then that's all that matters. You guys better hurry up and go dream in your own projection targets. I've got to get up early tomorrow, so I'm going to sleep. A complete victory declaration right there. Oh, saying it one last time, don't forget to update the projection data for those likes and subs. Also, a quick preview for tomorrow. Next time, I'll be breaking down psychological safety. Even in a trash hologram universe like this, I at least want to do something about how comfortable the workplace is. See ya, huh?